Author Jill Abramson says she made some errors in crediting sources and merchants of truth. The former New York Times executive editor told CNN's Brian Stelter on Reliable. Abramson became the target of plagiarism accusations last week when Michael Moynihan, of Vice. Abramson denied allegations of plagiarism during a Fox News interview on Wednesday. At the time, hours later, she said on Twitter that she took this seriously and planned to review. On Sunday, Stelter, who previously worked for Abramson at the New York Times, asked her whether the errors in her book would meet the newspaper's definition of plagiarism. Stelter pressed Abramson on whether she felt she had done enough to properly attribute material in the body of the text, rather than relying on footnotes. Abramson conceded that some portions of her book do include language that is way. This. On Thursday, CNN Business 2 additional sections of merchants. Moynihan, the Vice correspondent who broke the plagiarism story, appeared on Reliable just after Abramson. Stelter asked how. Merchants. 1. While defending against plagiarism claims on Sunday, Abramson said she gave Vice early excerpts of the book and invited the company's response. But she said, Moynihan and other Vice journalists have taken issue with Abramson's portrayal of their company as embarking on opposition research.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot bar. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park.